Take a look at what Molvi Yasir Saab has said. I want to share, not take up too much time, but I want to share what, if I can open this, what Molvi Yasir Deobandi Saab, if I can get to this, un momento, por favor. Okay. I'm just trying to open this. You see, what's happened, people, is you're all familiar with my response to Molvi Yasir. Now, I had obviously criticized not only his approach but his his language, because the reason I did that is it's important first of all to understand that when I criticized the Deobandi kind of movement, what I was criticizing was the cult. Okay, I wasn't criticizing every Deobandi, because Deobandis themselves are fed up with this cult. I've had many Deobandis, believe it or not, admit to this. Several Deobandis are fed up with this kind of cult and blackmailing kind of mentality. Molvi Yasir himself has gone around trying this superimposition approach, controlling people. In fact, one of the Maulanas is a son of one of the major Darul Uloom in the UK, Deobandi Darul Uloom, who's on social media. I believe his name is Maulana Muawiyah, was somebody who was also heavily attacked by people like Maulana Yasir with this, I will debate you, you're trying to corrupt our Hanafi madhab, and you're like this. And so this is something that they themselves are victims of. You need to be aware, you need to kind of understand this. I've had people like Sheikh Zahir, who's done great work of Birmingham, himself acknowledge that, look, he has tried to cater more for women. And I think, and I applaud that, and I encourage this kind of these kind of efforts. He said that I've tried to cater more and more for women in my courses, in my teaching. And he said, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind me if he said, I mean, this is something he's openly acknowledged, that these Deobandis will not allow him. You see, this is a cult mentality. That is the problem. So that's the kind of cult that I'm condemning. And my purpose of mentioning Maulana Qasim Nanotwi Sahab previously to Molvi Yasir Deobandi is because because some people, like I've had Imam Zubayr reach out to me and a few other people saying that, look, how come you highlight these kind of things about Maulana Qasim Nanotwi Sahab? And my point was that, look, you can find excuses for people saying these kind of things. It's not about, I'm not here to criticize Maulana Qasim Nanotwi, but my point is to say that you guys can, like Yasir al-Hanafi and these other people, can justify these things, and then they have a problem with me. I mean, they can justify the concept of another prophet coming after the prophet, they can justify all these things, and then they have a problem with me just saying, I mean, come on, behave. So that's, so I did, and what was interesting is when I picked up on Maulana Yasir's English, and the reason I did that is because it was appalling. I mean, this isn't a normal person, this is an Imam, British born, okay, born and raised. For God's sake, I mean, then you're asking, why are they so disenfranchised with Islam? Rather than condemning me, I said that that he needed to fix and work on his language. So after that, Sheikh Yasir made a post You know, in psychology, they speak about the overcompensating effect. So when somebody says something to somebody insecure, what that person does is they overcompensate. And part of this is like the Napoleon syndrome, like known also as the small man syndrome. Or, you know, when somebody is lacking something or they're insecure about something, because Napoleon was a small guy, so they say, you know, they give it that's why he had this rage about him. But like if somebody was, for example, criticized for being weak, they might overdo it in trying to act all strong. Or if somebody was criticized for being poor, they might overdo it in trying to act rich. And so basically, because I criticized some of his language, he made a post overdoing it with it shouldn't surprise you when you see Muslim modernists spouting egregious I gotta say, I was like, what on earth is egregious? And I want to hear him pronounce it. Egregious statements of kufr, their conspicuous beliefs. What else? By turning into a half-baked so-called Muslim, because of your ascription. Your ascription to Islam. Boy, yaar. मानना पड़ेगा बॉस. English तो solid है, solid. I want to hear the Sheikh just pronouncing these words. Please. Egregious. This one. This is my exact example. Seriously, like this is, whoa. Egregious statements of kufr. Oi, 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 oi. Right, so ascription to. Ascription to, I think you actually mean ascription of. First of all, ascription isn't even the best word to use. You probably wanted to say something like adherence to Islam, but okay, ascription. And if you're speaking of qualities, it's usually of. Mange na munna na. Father Gonzalez, Amar Akbar Anthony, egregious. Yeah, what I want to say is, look, instead of Sheikh Molvi Yasir Saab, right, look, instead of all of this, because I'm just being honest in what I'm saying. Look, you yourself are self-alienating yourself from Muslims. The way you behave, the way you... I'm being honest that you wouldn't, like, even for Pakistan, you wouldn't fit in the cities in Pakistan. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, I'm not, you know, but you know what it is? I love honesty. I'm being honest. Maybe in a village in Pakistan you'd fit in, but if you were in a city like Karachi in Pakistan, or Islamabad, or even Lahore, you wouldn't really fit in. They would think, oh, maybe you're from a village. Okay. Like, this is how far the Muslim world has even moved on. You need to kind of move with the times, my friend. Because look, and language is important, okay? Whether it's going to be English, like this is the problem with madrasas. Madrasas have locked off these students that neither they're English Their English is appalling. They can't speak Urdu. The Urdu is no better. I'm being honest with you. The Urdu of these people is just as appalling, right? What can we do after that? I mean, Yasir Saab Pakhto bhai, Aukana, or what are we supposed to, you know, what language? Hablas Español. Is it? I mean, what, Spanish or what are we supposed? ¿Qué estás diciendo, mi hermano? Or maybe ni hui shua chongwan ma, busha, Mandarin. I mean, some language, for God's sake. Have a language. And look, my whole point is, here's a suggestion, and in fact, this is my message to Molvi Yasir Sahib Damat Barakatuhum al-Aliya. Aarti utane aapki yaar. What I want to say is, instead of doing all these digs, every single day he's making a post about me. I mean, this is how obsessed the guy has become. How about you come and sit in front of me and we have a dialogue? How does that sound? I'm inviting you. With the condition, it's got to be a dialogue. We got to talk to each other. Please, yeah. Make it happen. It's going to be awesome. Honestly, it's going to be awesome. Don't run away. I saw on one of his posts as well, people started to say the Sher of Deoband, the Lion of Deoband. I thought, oh my God. Oh my God. Another one. Yaar, ye lion kya hai yaar? So stop acting like this Lion of Deoband. Stop hiding behind the shoulders of other great respected mashayikh like Sheikh Akram and these other people. Come and sit with me and talk to me. Huh? What say you, man? What say you? Shall we do this, or let's have a conversation? What do you say? I mean, I won't make the mockery. I won't make the mockery of the religion, you know. This one, honestly, I really want to do this. Like, what do you say? Shall we have a conversation? You want to come? I'll set it up. Your dinner is on me. Not literally, you nutty. I know the madrasa habits die hard. But your dinner is on me. I will have it sorted. I will sort your accommodation. Everything will be catered to. I will, if you get to Birmingham, I will have you collected in peace, in respect, with class, okay? And we can have and it will not be an egregious, it will not be an egregious dialogue, I tell you. Please, yaar, please. Arey maan jao, meri jaan. Come and please sit and talk to me, rather than, you know, from afar, writing a post about me every day. Come and sit with me, man. Let's have a chat. It's good to talk. I want to seriously hear this person in person. Yeah, this conspicuously, you know. Honestly, I'm gonna, seriously, yaar, dil se, tahe dil se, yaar, tahe dil se. Ke dil mera dak dole. I'm missing you, yaar. Seriously, Yasir ji, ye raat aur ye duri. Tera milna hai zaruri, yaar. Come. What do you say? This is an open invitation. No more of this cheap shots from afar. You can't, this one, no, not nice. You know, this one you're running away, this Lion of Deoband, not nice, you know. So why don't you hook this up? Let's do this, man. Let's have an awesome dialogue, awesome conversation. Okay? Shall we leave it at that? That's my open message to you, Molvi Yasir Saab, Damat Barakatum al-Aliya, As-Sayyid, Al-Muhtaram, Al-Muqaddas. Okay. Aarti utare yaar, aapki aarti utare yaar. Right, I don't know, because obviously to him I'm a kafir already. But I'm going to show, honestly, I'm going to show you the utmost risk, like everything. I mean it when I say I'll see to all of these things with class, with honors. All of these things will be seen to, okay? So I don't even know if I can say salam to him because he obviously doesn't consider me probably as a Muslim. So chalo, Radhe Radhe. Right, I'll leave that message for Molvi Yasir. And the other thing, by the way, you know, they've developed this new craze saying, oh, why does he use the name Abu Layth? Abu Layth, you know. We must call him by his birth given name, not Abu Layth. Arey, teri kahe ko sulag rahi hai yaar? Tabiyat kahe ko sulag rahi hai? That's what I mean. Right, first of all, we cannot call people by their kunyas. Really? Do you call Abu Bakr radiallahu an by his kunya? No? You refuse to call Abu Bakr by his kunya? Abu Huraira, do you refuse to call him Abu Huraira? A kunya is basically Abu, something like Abu Layth. I've had this kunya since I began my studies. Okay, so I've had this from in the late 90s, Abu Layth. That's how long I've had this kunya with me. So this issue of we refuse to call people by their kunyas, do you call Abu Huraira by his kunya? Or you refuse to, or is he ashamed? They said that if you use your kunya, you must be ashamed of the name your father gave you. Really? Abu Huraira? Abu Sa'id al-Khudri? Abu Ubayd? I mean, are these... No, all these Sahaba, they use Abu Hanifa ji, radiyallahu an. You don't call him, can't call him Abu Hanifa. Must be embarrassed of the name his dad gave him. Abu Yusuf? Acha. Abu Layth as-Samarqandi, the famous Hanafi Abu Layth as-Samarqandi. So, Meri Jaan, this one not nice, you know, this one too much, you know, too much. So basically, ponder over what you're saying, at least try to make some sense for God's sake. Right, let's move on.